Namrata Kanodia is a financial forensics expert. She worked with the India Today reporting team to help analyze the bank account details of Sushant Singh Rajput, which were in the public domain. So I want to go across to Namrata Kanodia first. If you can give our viewers your sense, Namrata, of what was in Sushant's bank accounts. You had an opportunity to go through those accounts, you analyzed them over 72 hours. Give our viewers a sense of what you found in them.
So, basically, we found 10 months bank statement of Sushant Singh Rajput, and we realized that, there was, he was generous with his spending. Like there was many personal things he was spending in luxurious manner. Other than that, we could not see any diversion of fund to anyone like Rhea or her family. But yes, there were more of personal expenditures.
Okay. So, A, there is no inflow of 15 crore rupees. So, the charge of having stolen the 15 crore rupees, Kanika Sadanand, simply doesn't rise. And if you look at the manner in which this entire story is being covered by Banana Republic, it almost makes it seem as if the money has been siphoned off. Now you've got the director who's part of the duo that's bringing this film together, revealing to India Today for the first time that no money was paid.
So Rahul, I've been a part of the industry for 35 years, and what Rumi sir has said, Rumi ji ne jo kaha, it's absolutely correct. Nobody gets money upfront. You get a signing amount, and then in phases as the film progresses and until the release. Sometimes it's kept until release, sometimes until dubbing, and then you get the final amount. And what he said is right. 15 crores at that point of time. Unfortunately for Sushant Singh, that his last film had made 100 crores, but I doubt whether Vashu Bhagnani ji, who's a very astute businessman, would have offered 15 crores at that time. But anyway, that's
not the point, Kanika. One second. What the offer was and whether that's paid or not, we don't know. Let's just assume that the offer was made at face value. You've got Rhea Chakraborty in the interview we did with her confirming that an offer was made. You've got the family saying that 15 crore rupees was something Sushant spoke about. Now you've got the director, the person who would know that money is being paid because ultimately it's his film along with Vashu Bhagnani. Vashu Bhagnani also we tried to speak to. He apparently is in Scotland shooting for another film. But the director tells us that the 15 crore rupees was never paid. So how could Rhea Chakraborty have stolen the money?
Absolutely. Which is why I'm saying that the ED, if they've been doing the investigations for so long, if they had found that money or they found it had been transferred, they would have mentioned it, and no such thing has happened. So as I'm saying, as we're sitting here, I want to tell you that in the last few debates that I've been doing, abetment to suicide, money laundering, squandering of the money or whatever, nothing has been proved against Rhea. But unfortunately, I like the name you've given, Banana Republic. These channels, they keep misconstruing the words, keep giving credit to CBI for giving this information, that information, when CBI had to come out themselves and say, we have not given any information, please don't misquote us. And they keep repeating. Unfortunately, the public is believing some of this nonsense.
No, but that's the problem. This is exactly what Hitler's propaganda chief Goebbels used to do. Lie, lie, lie repeatedly, lie aggressively, and because he lied so frequently, people started believing that lie. That lie needs to be called out. YP Singh, what are you making of this investigation based on a statement made by the man who literally is the horse's mouth in this case? It's Rumi Jaffrey who would know about the money being paid. He says it was a verbal assurance, no money was paid, then there was a lockdown, that deal never went through, the film never started getting shot, and therefore no money was paid. So what did she steal? YP Singh.
Yes, I think Rahul, your investigations reveal a lot, and that should be followed by certain consequences. Now it is apparent that a false complaint was made by Rhea's father. When we look behind, it could be for the intention of usurping the Mumbai police jurisdiction to devolve on Bihar police. And since a false complaint has been made, and Rhea today has filed a counter FIR in respect of narcotics case, she should continue with her disposition. And tomorrow itself, I think Rhea should be called upon to file a complaint under 211 of the Indian Penal Code against Sushant's father for having lodged a false FIR. And unless until a remedy is invoked with reference to a violation, the rule of law will not prevail. So I think, Rahul, your investigations should clearly lead to Rhea moving ahead and filing a counter case against Sushant's father for lodging a false FIR.